this week's episode of Not My Bleeping Bike, my wife and I are going coast to coast in Iowa, starting here on the Mississippi River and ending a trip over on the Missouri someplace, and then riding back. Of course, we got to get home. We're going to make a few stops along the way, Harley dealers. There's a car show in Altoona, and we'll see what's going on there. And then who knows what we'll end up seeing along the way. So, hang on. Here we go. Well, here we are on the banks of the mighty Mississippi River. Right up there is Government Bridge, Arsenal Island. Illinois across the way. And Centennial Bridge. So normally, what I do when I go on a trip is I just follow my nose, and the intention was to just go get lost in Iowa. We're going from the Mississippi River all the way over to the Missouri River and just get lost in Iowa. Well, this time I used Google Maps and ended up lost in Iowa. All of a sudden, I was on a gravel road. It's like, screw it, I'm going. And we ended up in Nichols, Iowa. I've been here I don't know how many times, and so I thought I'd stop and say, hey, we're in Nichols, Iowa. So, woohoo! Here we are on the square in Washington, Iowa. Nice little town. I love the old buildings in these Iowa towns. I love the fact that they still have squares, you know, like a city square, band show. We haven't gotten very far, maybe 80, 90 miles. And the fact of the matter is, so far it hasn't been a really scenic trip. So hopefully we can find something interesting to look at. Here we are at Lettner Cycle Company. I was expecting a Harley dealer. There's no sign, there's no nothing. So, let's go see what we have. So this was Lettner Harley Davidson here in Ottumwa. Harley pulled their, well, I shouldn't say pulled. They gave them a retirement option in 2020, and they took it, and they had to take their bar and shield down. So this is what's left. They're just selling old inventory. Family owned for 40 years.
Huh?
56.
Oh, that's the last year of them, right? I got 53.
Route 65 Harley Davidson, Indianola, Iowa. And it appears to be still a Harley dealer. Morning, YouTube. It's Saturday morning, day 2 of our coast to coast trip here in Iowa. We're in Indianola, Iowa. We're just south of Des Moines. Today we're going to go to the farmers market in Des Moines, have a little fun there, have some food and see the sights and what have you. So hang on, we'll take you along. Reinventing the gin and tonic. Excuse me. I couldn't possibly show you every little bit of the Des Moines farmers market here. There's just so much to see, so much food to eat. We had grilled cheese, we had ginger beer, we had you name it, and it's here. I highly recommend, coming out to Des Moines sometime on a Saturday and wandering the farmers market. You'll people come early, it gets congested. So there you go. And now we're at Altoona Palooza. Should be fun, car show, vendors. Let's look around. Huge kids area. I see a Daisy shooting education range. Zoom in on that. Only in Iowa. Yeah, you don't see too many of these. They're rusted out so bad. It's a sweet interior. Beautiful car.
All right, buddy.
Dad used to say you got to take the good with the bad. We're in Rockwell, Iowa. It is currently raining. We're on our way to Sioux City, and it looks like nothing but rain on the way. So, that's it. The award for ugliest wallpaper in the hotel room goes to Stony Creek in Sioux City, Iowa. Okay. And then I gotta show you this. That's over the people. I can't look in. Good morning on day 3, coast to coast of Iowa. We're in Sioux City waking up. We're going to go across the river into Nebraska for some breakfast and then head out on our journey again, not sure where. So, here we go. There we go. We rode clear across the state of Iowa to see the Missouri River. I would have rather got down there where I could actually maybe dip a toe into the river, but I'd end up killing myself down this embankment where we're at. So, here we are. We made it. It's time to head back, mosey on back. The next time we're talking is probably won't be in the northeast section of Iowa, one of my favorite sections of Iowa. So we're at the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center. That's what it's called. I'll get it. Here on the banks of Missouri. Pretty nice park. Has some interesting sculptures around right now. Scraposaurus is some of the metal art that's around here. Pretty cool. It's in just a kind of a neat place. See, now this trip started really rough, and I think I know why now. No bell. All that's left is the bone. For those of you keeping track, Spirit Lake, Iowa. Okay, I grew up in northern Illinois, and all you could see was corn and beans as far as you could see. Farms and pigs and everything. This is northern Iowa. I love Iowa. I really do. But after this trip, I've seen as much corn and beans as I want to see for a long time. I want to go to the northeast section of Iowa in the fall, where it's going to be beautiful, and the trees, the different colors, and no more corn and beans for a little while. Silver Eagle, Harley Davidson, Waterloo, Iowa. Quick stop here, trying to beat the rain. Well, that was our trip coast to coast in Iowa, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. If I had to do it again, I think I would probably follow Route 6, historic Route 6. PBS has a really good show on historic Route 6 and some of the stops along the way. I think it's Iowa's oldest road, created in, it was just a short matter of time that it was built, which in itself was pretty cool. I thought that some of the places that we were going to go were going to be prettier, because I've seen a lot of northeast Iowa, and it's just beautiful up there. And I wasn't finding that, as you probably heard, my frustration with corn and beans. Hey, that's it for this week. I'm not sure what we're doing next week. Until then, you only get one shot at this, guys. Get out there, live a life, touch some lives. God bless.